back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with a Sephora haul. I picked up some things during the VIB sale, so I figured I would try them out on my face. We can see swatches of them and I'll show you what I got. There was sort of a theme with how I shopped this sale period. Very much complexion products and blush, which I don't think is like a huge shock if you've watched any of my hauls before. But I will say I'm definitely feeling pretty low energy today, pretty shitty. If you follow me on Instagram, not to start crying at the beginning of my Sephora haul, but Rue is sick and I'm not coping very well. So while I do have a job where technically no one is making me film a Sephora haul, no one made me shop the sale and spend $600, but I still need to go to work, you know what I mean? What better way to have a little fun than to put some makeup on my face and cry it off. Firstly, let's see if they actually gave me the samples that I ordered, because it feels like lately they have not been doing that. I ordered a different serum. I forget what I ordered, or maybe it was the pre-cleanse oil from Dermalogica, but they sent the niacinamide. But this is, I did order this. It's the Amika High Shine shampoo and conditioner. I thought that'd be okay for travel. So the first thing I picked up, or the first thing I'm going to put on my face anyways, is the Myricks Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. This is something I've been wanting to pick up for a while, but it's been out of stock every time I've been in stores. So I saw it on the website, and I did I partially buy this just because of the packaging and the way it looks in the bottle? Absolutely. I'm not above that by any means. Shake well, massage 2 to 3 pumps onto skin. Before or after moisturizer, in the morning or twice a day. So this is kind of one of those products that, made in South Korea, that is a skincare product but also is a makeup prep product. And there's certain serums that I have that you know, live on my bathroom counter because they're part of my skincare routine, but this would be a serum that would live in my primer drawer. And I did just do my skincare, but this is the type of primer that I like to reach for, especially if I haven't done my skincare recently and I want to add some like light moisture to the skin. It feels a little oily. Then I got 3 different foundations, so let's swatch them all on my face and see what they end up looking like, because ordering your shade online, like I already have trouble finding my shade, even if I was at the headquarters of any of these brands. Sometimes I feel like I'd have a hard time finding a shade based on, you know, my sort of mid-range skin tone, but it gets even worse online. Okay, my hands are like rejecting it. They're like, it's too much. This is the Guerlain, I hadn't heard of this, Terracotta La Tint Healthy Glow Natural Perfection Foundation, 24-hour wear, no transfer. It's a lot. I did the shade matcher, and I never just let Sephora tell me one shade and move on. I matched it up against a couple, and this is the one it gave me. This is the shade 4.5 Neutral, which is about where I expect to end up. Somewhere in the middle of the shade range, hopefully, and in the neutral category. So what the packaging looks like, it's 35 milliliters, so a little bigger than the average size of a foundation. The price tag is definitely a little bigger. Let's see how I did. Shade looks definitely on the warmer, like peachy side, not super neutral in my opinion, and too deep in orange in my opinion. Looked a lot more neutral on the website, looks even more neutral in the packaging, but very orange. So that's disappointing. I'm gonna have to exchange this. Hopefully they have it in store. That's the problem, is sometimes like the foundations, especially in Canada, like I can get them online, but if I want to exchange it in store, that's why I buy it online half the time, because it's just easier. Then Laura Mercier came out with this Weightless Perfecting Foundation. I got this in 4N2, which is T. It's supposed to be a more neutral shade. Previously, I think I've worn 4N1 in their stuff, which has been really yellow. This is what the packaging looks like. It's pretty, it's tinted. You're getting the 30 milliliters in their average size. It's got a pump. This to me looks more neutral on the skin, but again, I might be able to get away with this shade. I might try a shade down. I don't know if it's just that I'm really pale right now because of this, like, Toronto had the darkest winter in 80 years or something. These are the shades I used to be. So far, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Let's try this last foundation, the Glowy Super Skin Lightweight Luminous Foundation. Loving all the lightweight, luminous kind of things that are going on. This is from Say, and I've tried their cream bronzer. I have their cream luminizer. I've liked everything from them. I haven't been like, you know, completely blown away to the point where I'm like, oh, I need to keep using this over and over, but I've really liked everything that I've tried, and I heard great things about this. So I got this in the shade 19. I think I did a great job shade matching for my normal shade, not my like 3 years into a pandemic end of winter shade. This one is definitely better. And not to be a downer, like back to the cat and stuff for a second, but either I work or I sit around and feel sad about Rue and about not working. Because here's the thing, like, yes, I definitely, like, I have the privilege to be able to take that time, but there is an absolute opportunity cost to me not uploading videos. So it's like this weird thing where, like, it's the same way that I feel like when people are talking about mental health and they're like, take all the time you need, like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, that's great advice for a very specific set of people. I'm like, if you have kids or a family or, you know, a job where you can't just take the time, where most jobs aren't accepting of that, it's like, it's not actually that easy to take the time. And even when you're taking it. This feels really lightweight, really nice. And technically, like, you'd more or less not know there's anything wrong with her. She's okay right now, just a matter of keeping her comfortable. Anyways, I don't want to get into it, it's just gonna make me upset. I don't know the exact claims on this foundation, but it looks beautiful. It looks so nice and natural on the skin and quite glowy, but not like greasy. Then I got 2 different concealers. I actually almost got a 4th foundation, but I was like, this is too much and I'll match myself in store. And I think there's a glowy and a matte. What I'm talking about is the Givenchy Prisma Libra Skin Caring Concealer. There's 2 different foundations from this line as well. There's like a Skin Caring Glowy and a Skin Caring Matte, I think. But I just picked up the concealer for now. Very big. NARS, it's like just as tall, but much chunkier. And this I got in the shade N312. You have to go lighter under the eyes, preferably more beige. This looks like a little potentially too light. If you go too light, you're not going to get coverage. It can look kind of gray. And then I also decided to pick up something from Valentino. I've never purchased Valentino before, makeup or otherwise. This is the Very Valentino Concealer. All Day Light Lasting Covering Concealer. Oh, actually, I got 3 concealers. I'm just remembering. So I also got a Tom Ford one. I was on the luxury train. Ordered from bed. Again, this looks a little light. I'm sorry. It's like so much pressure. I like the look of this and the texture of this. So this is the Valentino here in the shade MA2. And then this is the Givenchy. And then thirdly, I got the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Concealer. I love the Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. So I have high hopes for this. It cost $80. I got in the shade 4W0. I wear 7/7 in the liquid foundation. So I just, again, was kind of guessing. This is a completely different color than the others. It's much warmer and peachier. I don't think that's the kind of color I'd use under my eyes. Okay, I'm going to use the first Givenchy concealer. Although the Valentino, I'm going to use one of each under my eyes, honestly, because I need to figure this out. I'm so bad for returning stuff. So I'm going to try them both now. I'm going to do the Givenchy on this side. It feels very cooling under the eyes. And then Valentino, beautiful packaging on the Valentino as well. It's like a little gold on top. Same with the Guerlain. The packaging, you know, the packaging will make or break necessarily, but it's nice to see. As the Valentino dried, it didn't look as dark, so I'm going to put it on the other eye. And then we can compare as well. Valentino feels a little lighter coverage. I always let my concealer sort of set under my eyes, so I'm just going to pat it out with my fingers now. I heard the Too Faced Born This Way concealer is being discontinued. And I love that. I'll tap out the Valentino and we'll see where we end up. These both feel, to me, lighter coverage and less matte than, for example, the Too Faced or Shape Tape or like my current favorite is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. Now these are not meant to have the same formula, so it's not to knock them. I'm gonna just build it up just a little actually. Did you shop the sale? Have you gotten your order yet? Mine came so quickly. I ordered this at like 8 a.m. on Friday morning and it came yesterday, which was Sunday. And I had actually planned on filming yesterday, but I was too depressed. So that was me giving myself a break because I try to upload on Sundays. It's the best day to upload. Had to skip it. So Monday upload it is. Then I picked up this from Makeup Forever. It's the HD Skin Twist and Light Loose Powder. This really intrigued me. And honestly, I have a pile of PR that I have not opened yet. Again, depression. Even a pile of makeup won't solve my problems. But this could be sitting in my PR is all I'm saying, because Makeup Forever does send me it. But I was really curious about this. It was 60 bucks. It feels like a lot. Shade 3. Tan. It's the Twist and Light Loose Powder. Now, the way that this looked in the packaging was really, really intriguing. The model was like mixed race, freckles, glowy skin, so I was like, like selling me. So this is what it looks like. It's gonna be like a twisty powder from what I can tell. Very interesting. But I love Makeup Forever's complexion products. I trust that they're not just doing something to be a gimmicky, but so that's what it looks like inside. You can see there's like three different colors of powder. So there's this yellowy color, kind of a beigey, and an orange. How do I use it? Hello? Hello? I'd like to be beautiful. Watch me break it. Oh wait, I think I just did something. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you twist along the bottom and then it shows up in there. But then I'm guessing, why am I guessing? Let me go to the Sephora website. The Sephora app is so dangerous. They're like, it's so easy to order, especially if you're VIB and have like your PayPal in there or something. Makeup Forever. Okay, so they're recommending using this brush, which is basically like a blush brush, and then I'm assuming like you put it in this tube and then kind of powder. I thought I might be able to use that powder under my eyes as well, but with the kind of red undertones in there, kind of orangey, I'm gonna skip. This was sent to me, but this is the new NARS Soft Matte Powder. I've really been enjoying it. Okay, so then I'm gonna take this. This is kind of fun. Like, I don't like loose powders because they're annoying and messy. This is like, you know, maybe I could get down with this. Now, I am not, you have a different view to me because whenever I'm editing back, I can always see much more of a difference on camera. And I always think about Rach Loves. If you watch her, she's a Canadian YouTuber and she always talks about editing Rachel, and I think editing Samantha is always looking at this being like, I can see a difference. But can you see a difference in the two sides? This is the side that has been set. I forgot I bought a bronzer and already bronzed, kind of. Ooh, sorry. But I picked this up from Pat McGrath. I didn't even know she was launching bronzers. But I have to say, and listen, who am I to say anything to Pat, okay? She's a queen. But the shade range didn't wow me. I thought there'd be a better range for like mid to deeper skin tones. There was 5 in the range. And it felt like I got a shade that didn't even seem like it was necessarily the best for me. The shade I really wanted was sold out, but then the next shade above that was really, really deep. So, yeah, this is not dark enough for me. So, I had a feeling it wouldn't be. This is the shade Nirvana. It's about a shade too light, I think. I could probably make it work, but then I've been wanting to try these blushes forever. They're from Danessa Myricks, and it is one of the blurring balm powders. I want to try the one for your face too, that's like basically a foundation. I get a little insecure because I'm always buying the same colored blushes. So anyways, I got this in the shade Golden Hour. I'm gonna try and just apply it with my finger. I think it's gonna be so pretty. If you are looking at, you know, any of those blushes and you have a deeper skin tone, I think these are the ones. Like, there's some blushes that like you can make work with a deeper skin tone, and there's some that are made for a deeper skin tone, and I think this is one of those. I trust Danessa to keep that in mind. Then during the Sephora sale, Sephora collection is 30% off, which I think is awesome. So I picked up 2 things. The first was a repurchase, actually. The lipstick in the shade Autumn Wind, one of my absolute most worn lipsticks of all time. So I decided to repick this up. But then I also got the blush in the shade Charm. This is new from them, one of their colorful blushes in a shimmer formula. The packaging has changed. It looks really nice. So, and I think this was only like $19 or something. They have great shade ranges for their blushes and lipsticks especially, and foundations. I was so torn on what shade to try out of these new Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Lip Plumping colors. No, wait, sorry. Moisture Glow Plumping Lip colors. These are lip glosses. I got the shade Hot Pink. I was like, it's a little different for me. And I feel like that Makeup Forever powder is definitely not mattifying. But yeah, I picked this up in Hot Pink. The packaging is so cute. Let's try it. I'm wondering like how full pigment. Oh. Do I have to return this whole haul? Okay, I love the formula, but I was expecting it to be This to me is not hot pink. This is baby pink. So I was trying to like not get like a nudie coral shade and go for something a little deeper, but this is not something that I would wear on its own, and it's also not really something that I would put over a nude lipstick either, because I would want it to have like a little bit more pigment. So that's what it looks like on my hand versus what it looks like on my lips. There's a lot less pink, but the finish is really pretty. It looks and feels really comfortable. Not sure, it kind of feels like it's gonna just slip off my lips. I don't know about wear time on this. Obviously I'm gonna have to make some exchanges, and no surprise because my life sucks right now. Oh my god. It's hard, guys. It's really, really hard to not just cry all the time. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. No, on TikTok at SamanthaJaneYT. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! What a mess.